Hello and welcome back to East 9. We just...
Still.
How the hell did you just level up? I just got experience from something. Okay. That confused me a lot. We just did the whole quarry. Got through the quarry runes. That took like the entire episode last time, and we're moving on. We should be nearing the other Adol soon, honestly. And we did two bosses, and then a two-headed boss that was also quite irritating here. I'm sure there was something to it. I still don't know how these work. I bet this was involved. I bet there's a mechanic here that I just don't know how to do. And like keeping you up from the lava or something. How does this work? Or are these just here to be here? Because I see them all over the place. And you can't really do anything with them. I don't care. Moving on. Looks like this is the end of the gallery. Yeah. The prison should be just through here. Let's head inside. Alright, let's get pumped. I'm excited. I cooled off from that boss fight. That boss fight was definitely irritating. Is it actually nighttime for once? Really? I was staring at that grave wondering... Huh. I thought we were going to go into that. We've made it to the cemetery. Yeah, without a hitch at that. You got a friend that you need to see too, right? Oh no. I'll leave you to it then. Once you're done, drop by the Governor General's office. We can save the farewell soiree for later. Be careful out there. Good point. Our faces are probably plastered on every door in the city by now. Well, catch you later, my friend. Hold up. Are we actually going to see Dogi? You're not sure where to go. You may want to start by searching in places where Dogi might be. Okay, a place with holes in the wall. Because, you know, he's a wall crusher and he would crush all the walls. That's also like a, you know, like a bar, you know? Hole in the wall. Anyways. You can't even jump that? Okay, I think we're kind of like locked in here. This is weird. He's gonna have to meet Dogi, and then Dogi's gonna be like, "What the hell are you doing here? I thought you were. Why aren't you wearing your disguise? Right? They're hieroglyph knights that way. Yeah. Yeah, he's not even disguised. The shadows are flickering right here. Interesting. So they've kind of locked me onto a path. I can't even like double jump. I can't fly or crimson mine or anything. This is like normal East game. Which is kind of interesting. Can we have like a separate normal Adol playthrough? La la la, 'tis time to say, let us celebrate victory today. I didn't realize I was rehearsing for an audience. Night falls anon though, so I guess I'd better start packing it up soon. It gets about as dark as pitch around here at night, darker than that even. I guess you wouldn't recognize him because he doesn't have that wig on. You should hurry to the main street yourselves. It's a lot better lit over there. Just take those stairs and you'll be right in the central district. Yeah, I don't think Tetra would recognize him. Do I know you? Probably not. Suppose it's time to wrap up our walk for the day. It hasn't been long since those frightful rumors about the heritage site arose. Better hurry home before the sun sets. I just realized I'd never came over here and talked to these people. I knew Tetra was there because I've seen her 4 times. Jump? No. This Adol would break his legs. That's a lie. Adol has never had a problem jumping off anything in any Ys game. Wait, you?
Huh? You're the adventurer, something the Red? Why do I get the feeling I know you? Sorry. That was a weird thing to say. I mean, we've only just met after all.
Really? Are you sure? I really hope we get some answers here. Okay, so we had to head to the square here. Yeah. Right here? Seems random. Oh, to look at the posters. Strangely enough, there are already wanted posters with your face on them. The Crimson King. You've heard this monstrum's name in the prison before, but he looks... In any case, you'd best avoid drawing any attention to yourself.
Adol Kristen.
Oh.
I've finally found you. What dastardly deeds have you been up to now? I don't know why, but I can't contact the warden, and the knights refuse to cooperate. But one way or another, I'm turning you over to Rome for trial once and for all.
The knights have detained Warden Belger.
Preposterous, preposterous, I say. Your deceit knows no bounds.
Just gotta stop saying that.
No. There was indeed something unusual about the knights. I've seen it myself. Perhaps the many peculiar events I've witnessed lately have clouded my judgment. Perhaps your statements are not so insidious as I thought them to be. You must keep steady, Ingrid, Zelda.
Zelda.
There's much at stake. You can do this. Adol Kristen, are you telling the truth? Yeah.
Yeah.
With both the Cardinal and the Warden missing, there is no other suitable explanation. Was my investigation of the runes an attempt by the knights to divert my attention? The situation may be dire enough to necessitate Roman intervention. As a retainer of His Majesty, I understand what must be done, what I must do now. I mustn't idle any longer.
Why do you run like that? She runs like she's terrified. Okay, we're going to the Dandelion, I guess. Actually... let me see if I can talk to Carla. I feel like they're gonna not let me in, but... You think... Oh, no, it's locked. People are gathered here. You shouldn't bring attention to yourself. I figured she might recognize me. No, oh, my throat there. She already knew the monstrums themselves, so she knew Adol was a monstrum. She said it by name. So she knows what he normally looks like. It's so weird. This feels like how it did in the beginning of the game. I don't have a landmark. What made you come here?
Adol!
Marius?
Did you finish what you had to do?
No, not yet. But I did forget to tell you something. You see, the thing I had to rush over to tell you was...
Okay, this is bad. Yep. Meanwhile, I still don't think he's a bad guy. I kind of figured this was gonna happen, though. Something. Because it'd be too convenient to have Dogi, like, confirm that and stuff. A lot of people could confirm it, but Dogi of all people would... It'd be weird for him to find out.
What is this place? A chapel? Don't tell me we took a wrong turn somewhere.
Hold on, there's auto text. I forgot about that.
I don't think we did. We're definitely still in the prison. I remember hearing about a chapel in the special sector.
This must be it. Let's take a look around.
Anemona? Is there something wrong with that portrait?
What? Aside from it being old as... Wait. What the hell is this?
I do not know what to make of this either.
Oh.
That looks like... Is that you, Anemona?
That's Saint Rosvita, isn't it? Did she, like, put her soul in a doll?
I cannot be certain. It is possible that it is merely a doll that resembles me.
Who's the girl holding it? She reminds me of someone, but I can't put my finger on it.
Though it is concerning, it would be more constructive to proceed with our investigation. There is insufficient evidence to draw conclusions from.
Oh, come on.
Pragmatic as usual, I see. Okay. Let's keep this ball rolling.
It's
But
kind
this
of clear.
is the first time we've been here. How do we know where to look?
We'll start somewhere and sweep the place until we've seen every last nook and cranny.
As inefficient as that sounds, I don't have any better ideas. Let's go, Adol.
Hold on. We're in the North Wing Chapel, where Marius was. There was an exit right here? Is there another one right here? Huh. What are we doing here?
Might be something around here.
Like, my thought was we're gonna come in here and then find out about Adol, but Adol escaped. So now I'm a little thrown off. Okay, doors are locked. Aha. Oh. Oh, that was back here. Below Central Wing. Locked. I don't know if we've been here. No, this is the restricted sector. Oh, we have. Wait, and the chapel had a direct path to the restricted sector? Marius always hangs out in the chapel? Looks like they've got the place locked down tight. It would seem the Hieroglyph Knights are standing watch in lieu of the guardsmen. That's about as dubious as it gets. There has to be some place we can sneak in from, right? Yeah, let's see if we can find it without getting caught. Guys, don't announce you're trying to be sneaky and you're just screaming Crimson Line.
Up we go.
That's the least sneaky thing ever. There we go. Oh. What are we gonna find in here? Adol, if I may have a moment. I sense a presence beyond this door. You listen for any voice coming from the next room. There's a man speaking on the other side of the door. You only have yourself to blame for them getting away. I don't know. This was not an unanticipated possibility, given their individual dispositions. The proper measures have long been in place. They've already been recovered, in fact. What, but how? No, it couldn't be. A very perceptive by you. The time is close at hand. As our star player, enter Crimson King. That voice. Adol, what should we do? It's definitely Shadowlard and someone else.
Dr.
Oh, his
Noah
dad.
And Shadowlord?
Dad.
Jules, you came.
I told you, did I not? My expectations of them were not unfounded.
Yeah? If that's all you were expecting, then you're in for a surprise. I knew you two scumbags were in cahoots all along.
Our collaboration is the result of various circumstances.
Collaboration? It must be related to the research of primordials and monsters.
60 points for effort. You are on the right track. You are wrong about one thing. You mistake my intention. The research is incidental to my true objective. The unequivocal liberation of Glia and its proud history and faith.
So that means...
Didn't we already know that?
You're trying to drive the Roman Empire out of Glia?
Oh my god, I
Yes.
swear we already knew that.
We will force them to relinquish their grip on this land. Even amongst you Monstrum, there are Glians who have suffered injustice at their hands.
I don't...
That's easier said than done. How exactly are you going to make all of the Roman forces withdraw?
Kill him.
That's right. The Hieroglyph Knights wouldn't stand a chance against the entire Roman army. Or are you planning on using the monsters and primordials?
Those are merely byproducts, but I suppose they could be used as weapons.
Byproducts?
It is as the White Cat says.
What do you mean byproducts? They just happened? They're taking things from Adol's memory. Something like that.
Our forces alone are insufficient to reclaim and secure Glia's independence.
I see. So that is what you were planning.
Good of you to join us.
Aprilis.
Aprilis?
We have many visitors today, Dr. Noah. A certain someone has told me much about you. It is a pleasure to finally make your acquaintance.
A certain someone?
Where is he now?
I am afraid I do not know. But I am sure you expected this. He is a prudent man. He rarely shows himself to even us.
As he's always been.
It's Marius.
Time is a lamentable thing. I envisioned meeting you in less of a broken state. I give you 20 points. I regret that I cannot wholeheartedly welcome your return as you are now.
Return.
The symbol who represents us should be befitting of our righteous cause.
What are you doing?
Apologies, but you are no longer needed.
Oh!
I didn't even see him move.
Aprilis!
Hey, get up! Come on, you're stronger than this!
What's happening to her?
Ew. We'll get you help right away. The warmth quickly fades from her body. Oh.
Help her!
I can't. No one can.
She can't die like this.
Aprilis.
You feel something changing in your body.
What's wrong? Adol! What's happening?
Your heart pounds, your limbs trembling, you feel your consciousness fade?
Crimson King. No. Adol Kristen. I leave the rest. to you.
Oh, what? Oh, wow, we were right at the end. She's not actually dead, right? And does that mean she was like Saint Rosvita? Because they brought her up a few times. The person in the picture was clearly her. I don't think she's dead. But it is east, so I could be wrong. You're not sure how long you've been asleep for. Oh my god, so many thoughts. Your body feels heavy and a dull pain lingers in the back of your head.
Adol? Thank goodness. You're finally awake.
And what
After
happened
you
to him?
fainted, we carried you out of the prison. You had a terrible fever, and you wouldn't wake up.
I'm sorry for burdening you all.
Don't be. I didn't do much. It was Credo and Yufa who carried you. I should tell everyone that you're awake. Togi's been worried about you too.
Thanks, Trisha.
Don't mention it. I'll be right back.
If you're wondering why my reaction to Aprilis not being dead is she still has 2 character notes and 1 affinity, I think. And I always think about the game in the most illogical, well, logical manner, sadly. Which means, you know, you can kind of guess. She may be dead. Maybe her notes got erased, but under that assumption, I don't believe it right now. Thus spoke the alchemist. The alchemist? Adol, you're okay. You finally got your beauty rest. Whatever it was, it lost me my chance to get even with Shadowlard. You can pay me back by buying next time. Buying? When do you ever pay for your drinks? Adol, what caused you to faint? I don't know. You don't look so good. Have you been getting enough rest? I'm worried about you, Adol. Maybe we should take you to the hospital. That might be best for you, but you're fugitives. Oh, by the way, Krisha, what happened to Anemona? Anemona, she's been spending more time at the cemetery as of late. The cemetery, it makes sense. What's going on with her? The cemetery southeast of the prison is where Aprilis' gravestone is. Oh, she's actually buried? That's why she's been going there. What happened? Adol, I want to know if there's more to this. What happened? The Hieroglyph Knights probably gave her a burial there. There are many things, but dishonorable's not one of them. They gave her a burial. We didn't have a choice then. We had to escape. So you're under the assumption her body's there? Is that what I'm saying? Hearing? Aprilis. Anemona said she was looking for something. Maybe that's what happened to Aprilis triggered her memories. I said that wrong. Maybe what happened to her triggered her memories. If you're that concerned about her, why don't you ask her yourself? You're being a killjoy all the times. You being a killjoy all the time's been giving my drinks a bad aftertaste. Ugh, that sentence. Just looked wrong. It's not Krisha's fault. But he's right about one thing. We won't know until we ask Anemona.
Adol, my poor sweet Adol. I was so worried about you.
I couldn't believe it when I heard you fainted and with no ocean or river in sight.
But you're all right now, and that's what matters. It appears that your little visit to the prison was quite eventful.
Yeah, I honestly thought it wasn't going to be, but then all of that came out of nowhere.
After having a good look at you, you still seem to be still recovering. You'd best take it easy for the time being until your condition improves.
Okay. You'd better listen to him, Adol. I know you just woke up, but there's something you need to know. Everyone should hear this.
What is it? It sounds serious. Yes, we've only just been made aware. It appears as though the Hieroglyph Knights have seized the Governor General's office. The Governor General's office? That's in the Noble District. That's where the Roman Cardinal, acting as the Glean Governor General, conducts his state affairs.
Ugh.
If they've seized it back, then it means their coup has officially begun. Yes, that's what the citizens think as well.
And that's not all. The Knights are imprisoning some of the residents.
Oh. What? There have been several thus far, all with fabricated indictments. What could they be planning? And that's just the start of our problems. Krisha, Yufa, I need you two to be calm when I tell you this. Carla and Felix are among those who've been detained.
How dare they?
Carla, why? No, but I just saw Felix yesterday. The Knights took him on his way home from the Colosseum. Felix.
What if they're taking him to the special sectors so they're safe? Unless they're... I don't know. I don't think they're good people, but it's a possibility. What they're doing with all these new prisoners is anybody's guess. Or they're using them for experiments. It's gotta be linked to the coup, but how?
I've got to get back home and see what's going on. Then I'm going to the Colosseum.
We should stick together.
Adol, thank you. Oh, and since this concerns the Knights, you should go with them, Credo. What? Fine, but don't blame me if things go sideways. I am concerned for Anemona as well. Please see how she's doing once you get the chance. She may not listen to us, but you're her friend. Okay. So our stops are at the Pendleton Company, the Colosseum, and the cemetery. The Hieroglyph Knights have reinforced security in the city. Please do be careful out there.
Interesting. Your quest. Huh. Well, we still have plenty of time, so this is kind of an awkward one to do, but we have 3 main story to do. And we're locked in. Yeah, these are grayed out. You can't even go that way. So it seems like a lot of things are locked down. We don't even have Anemona in our party. So stuff like that's going to be blocked off. I'm going to have to figure out how we're going to go about this. But I do want to check. I know this is kind of like spoiler hell for me. She's got 3 character notes left. She's got another affinity. See, that kind of stuff, usually if you don't think about it, you're fine. But, like, immediately I think about it. Ever since East 8, where I've been confused why someone had less character notes than the rest of the people. For a reverse reason. They weren't sticking around. But I think Aprilis is still alive. That would be a dumb way to go out. Like, oh, well, not a dumb way, but, like, she had so much more character to learn about and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're safe. Anyways, let's go around and do the updates here. Apparently Dogu's got a quest, but I want to talk to everyone first.
I'm ready and raring to go.
Please don't tell me you have new... oh. 25k? But that's straight up... it's a ribbon, so... I want to get one of those for every person.
Well,
probably.
Don't just say the word and I'll make it. Well, come back
I
anytime.
wonder if there's new gear.
Yeah.
Actually, we gotta talk to you. Adol, thank goodness you're up. That means you're okay, right? Sniff, you have no idea how rattled we were, especially after what happened with Dad. Ah, geez, look at me. Even Archie didn't get this snivelly. Besides, Yufa and Krisha have things way worse than me right now. So just let me know if there's anything I can do to help, Adol. I've got your backs.
Come back anytime.
All right. Oh, it's just you, Adol. You do not look as terrible as I thought you would. We've been trying to lift the mood here. With no customers, there's nothing else to do. I thought that the assassination of the Cardinal was the only thing I was living for. I could not hazard a guess as to what's happening to me. I gotcha. That was some sight. Iris heaved there. She had this real stink eye on when she ran out earlier, like she meant business. But now she's just been like this ever since. I guess she just needs some time to get all her troubles out, huh? We'll stay here in case she wants someone to talk to.
Bye-bye. See you later.
You're more grown up than you sound. Where's the doctor? I never imagined the Knights would dare occupy the Governor General's. Master Shadowlard isn't doing the sort to do something like this without a plan. Rome will be sure to intervene sooner or later. How does he plan to resist? Brother, if you're up there, please watch over us. Gotcha. Side quest comes last.
Adol.
Lovely of you to visit me. How are you feeling? It is truly regrettable what happened to Lady Aprilis. You must take care of yourself. Humans are not invincible like moi. You're invincible?
Au revoir.
Well, why don't we have him fight for us? Up and at 'em, Sunshine. Got a feeling these new prisoners and Glian revolution are related. I don't care what the plan is, so long as there's one to screw with. Then Shadowlard will have no choice but to face me. See, it's interesting the way the direction the story's going now, because I was kind of hoping for this the whole time. Because we had like all this little stuff with like, you know, get this party member, do their little thing, go to the prison, finish, next person. And we did that 5 times. So it just felt like a little too, like it took a little too long. Not that I've been enjoying it, but it did go on for a while because I was expecting something like this that deviates from the repetition a little bit. And, I mean, clearly we have all the party members, so I'm hoping it stays... Oh no, Shantae, you're ready. I'm hoping it continues to pick up like this, because I like the more involved, like, twists kind of stuff than the repetition. Obviously, I'm assuming most people do. What do they plan on doing with all those prisoners? Moreover, why now of all times? First primordials, now innocent people. I've got a bad feeling about this. Dad, what are you doing? Maybe it's because of what happened to Aprilis, but thinking about the prison only makes me sad. Still, I know I have to be brave. With the Monstrum curse and our gifts, I know we can save Carla.
Adol,
I don't know if I enjoy people staring at my face all the time. But life without a mask feels so free. I can see and I can breathe air so easily. I guess I'm gonna have to stock up on those tree fruits if I want to keep my mask off.
what would you like me to do?
Hopefully the trees stays safe forever. I wanted to double... I have 21.
Are you sure? Call for me whenever you like.
Oh.
What would you like me to do?
We do have new weapons. Okay, I don't have the gear. This is way too expensive. I will upgrade my Soul Eater to get this. But,
Are you sure?
I just
Call
wanted to make
for me
sure.
whenever you like.
How are you doing? Alas, even the tree nuts could not cure her vision. But I will not allow this to sully my pride as an anthropologist. I will begin anew and find another method. Good. Let's look at this first. 2 quests. Peril of the Bells. Margot. Why is Margot... Her face isn't... Like, it's weird. M. Oh, it's because she doesn't want people to know that it's actually Margot sending the request. I see. The following 2 solicitations were posted in private, away from prying eyes of the average patron. Time is drawing nigh. The bells of freedom have finally begun to toll. Any objections? Do something about it then. So, yeah. About this note... Oh, it's Doki. I was thinking anyone with some time on their hands could help take care of it. Come and see me if that ends up applying to you. That's Doki's quest. It's actually for Margot. I finally pinned down that hidden cache I've been looking for, and about time too. What do you say we go on a little treasure hunt for it? That catch your interest? Meet me behind the collapsed building, in the prison outskirts. I'll be waiting. P.S. You'll have to come here if you need any medicine. Sorry to drop that on you, but you understand, right? Thank you for pointing that out. Shantae? Let's see a good scene here. Oh, Adol, darling. I apologize for the sudden request, but would you come with me? When did we max him out?
I hope I didn't make you wait, my dear Adol.
Shantae's voice, not just Shantae.
There's something I wanted to give you. I don't know if I'll have another chance. Here you are.
Gladiator Medallion.
Isn't the gladiator carving so elegant and fierce? That's the first medallion I ever won after I became a gladiator once upon a time. It was a good luck charm that I held very dear. There's no need to hesitate. I suppose it would be difficult for you to accept it after hearing all of that. But I insist that you have it, Adol. And I'm certain that it works. You can take that to the bank. If I didn't, I wouldn't have retired looking this immaculate.
Are you sure about this?
You mean... Yes, I'm sure. I have things that are more important to me now. When I saw you carried in from the prison, unconscious, I was surprised at how upset the sight made me, despite having been through hell and back myself. It reminded me of a companion whom I owed for saving my life. It just goes to show how much you all mean to me. It's a shame that it took almost losing you for me to understand that.
No, we all care about you too.
Oh, Adol, mon cher. You really shouldn't tease me so. You're the heart of the dandelion, Adol. If I can do my part and keep you safe, then I'm sure we'll all be just fine. I sincerely believe in you. No matter what comes to pass, just be sure to come home, okay? Now that you understand, take this medallion without another word out of you. You be sure to take good care of it, okay, Adol, my darling?
Wow. Yay, I like Shantae. I'm glad we maxed that one out. He's just a good person. He still has a character note, though. Oh, man. His affinity's max. I think you just have to max their affinity, but usually, I think in 8, the final character notes were related to when you're saying your goodbyes at the end. Assuming it still works the same here. It probably will. Wait, no, her character notes. Huh. I don't know. It's random. Got it. Let's see what this does. Forfeits SP cost and evade rate plus 5%. Okay, well, maybe I could get rid of... No, we'll give it to Kratos, I think. I meant Renegade. Because his skill, his RAM one, is like the only super useful one that I've found so far, and it costs so much. So hopefully this cuts it down. It cost 80 before, 64 now. It's much cheaper. Okay. And I think that's everyone. So let's do this. Hey, Adol, you saw the bulletin board, right? That letter M is Margaret's signature. I was gonna ask her about it, but I couldn't find her anywhere. We were afraid this would happen. The Resistance is definitely up to something. Makes me wish we were up against plain old knights again. I was just on my way to talk it over with Parks. Be great if you could join us, but only if you have time to spare. It's my problem too. I'll join you. Adol, you're a real pal, you know it. Know that? Alright, meeting's about to start. Can always use another head to pitch in. Sure.
I can't believe they would choose now of all times to start the resistance. What are you doing, Margot?
Or maybe it's because it's the perfect time. They're hitching a ride on the Knights' Rebellion. Romans won't know what hit them. Let that old hag run free. Letting her run free really bit us in the ass, huh?
I guess it did.
I do not believe that Margot is the one who was instigating this plot. I spoke to her at length about the burglaries in the Noble District. I investigated them myself, and discovered that the internal structure of the resistance is muddled. After Margot was imprisoned 3 years ago, the younger members seized the helm in secret. The recent thefts and scams have been part of what they call public awareness campaigns. Their objective was to accumulate capital and purposefully imprison themselves to release Margot. Oh.
So they committed those crimes knowing full well they were going to be caught.
That's what it looks like. That's what it's like when you've got something to believe in. That would explain a lot. They're brewing up something big, so that would be well within the realm of possibilities. I wonder if Margot's trying to stop them.
That's what I'm hoping. She did lead the resistance against the entire Roman army 3 years ago.
Maybe if I tag along, I'll get a taste of some action. City's already in a panic. We need a diplomatic solution. The last thing we need right now is to mar our relationship with Rome. The Knights' Revolt has already begun pulling a precarious thread for Glea.
Then we've got more than one reason to stop this. But how are we supposed to do that? We've no idea where they're hiding, and we don't know what their plans are.
Actually, we might. Margot was kind enough to leave a trail of breadcrumbs for us. These locations may be of interest to you. Visitors kiosk at the main gates, back alley pub in the central district, and old timer at the main square baths.
Visitors kiosk in the back alley pub.
I remember seeing people. There was a conversation I did, when I was just grinding, when I went to go check on landmarks. That's the visitors kiosk, right? There was something like foreshadowing there. It felt like.
These are all places where the resistance may be.
So the dude that I was listening in on was resistance then.
It's too soon to know for sure. Only way to find out is by going ourselves.
Sorry for putting you guys up to this. Just do what you can, even if it's just dropping by. We'll be on the lookout for intel. We'll definitely get there. Okay, Doki. Come to think of it, there was something fishy about that security checkpoint too. It might be possible that you were one of the first to be falsely detained. Whatever it is, we're picking up the scent. Let's keep this up.
Sure thing. What do you want to make?
Well, I maxed all these out, and I don't think I'm getting another one. I think this might actually be done, well, not done, but
That should do it.
I don't feel like there's going to be many more of these. They kind of felt like a back burner kind of thing. Or not back burner. Delayed till the last moment. Or whatever I'm trying to say there. It just felt like it kind of... But we can upgrade and all that stuff so quickly. And I remember in 8, you had to really try to beef up your defenses and get things down to get S's and defend the village and all that stuff, and it was a big part of it. This doesn't feel quite the same. Feels like it's just necessary to move on, but that's really it.
How terrible.
Okay. So we've searched everywhere. Oh, there is a new thing there. Hold on. There's a new shop?
Watch it.
She finally opened her shop. Congrats on opening up your new shop, Jeanette. It's really shaping up. Oh, thanks, Reno. That said, I haven't really had any customers come by just yet. Like at all. It's probably just 'cause of that stuff with the knights at the Governor General's. They're just scared is all. Don't let it get you down. Huh? The who with the what now? Wait, so you mean it's not just because my store is a flop? Great, I've totally got this then. Time to pull myself together.
Come on in.
Memorabilia?
Can I help you find anything?
Is food memorabilia? Huh. I think this might be why your shop's not doing well. It's got cheese. It's just cheese.
Not gonna buy anything?
It's fine. You've only got no customers because of all that stuff. Don't let it get you down.
Come again soon.
Just cheese. I discovered all the shops though. That's 32 of 32. Hey there, dudes. Welcome to the visitor's kiosk.
Huh? Wait, where's the usual guy?
Oh.
Isn't it usually Alex's shift right about now?
Who could say, dude? I just got called up to fill in. It's pretty out of the blue. Guess they just couldn't get a hold of him. This was supposed to be my day off, too. Like, give me a break, dude. Literally.
Sorry to hear that. Does this mean what I think it does?
Has anything been off with him lately? Off? Well, actually. Now that I think about it, yeah. Guy's been stopping by the kiosk a lot lately. Looks like a shantytown resident. Never seen him myself, but he seemed to be an acquaintance of Alex's. Apparently they kept talking about some sort of preparation for something. Alex seemed like kinda against it all. I don't know why I added that in there. Kept asking if the guy was really going through with it. Must be some birthday party they're planning, huh, dude? Wonder whose it was. It's weird. I thought you were gonna be like, just say like all the time and dude at the end of your sentences, but he went quite a long time with normal sentence structure. Is he just faking that? Going by the note we got, this likely has something to do with the resistance. They must have been talking about the preparations for making their move today.
Doesn't that mean make Alex one of the members? I had no idea.
And one working right by the main road, too. Guy's got guts. Are we done here, dudes? I've kind of got a job to do.
Oh, right. Sorry about that. Thanks for your time.
The hell are you talking about? You have one person here and they won't even walk up to talk to you. You got a job to do, my ass. Came here to report to Alex, dude. You can just tell me in his place. Hey, looks like you found 18 landmarks altogether. Alex had a reward prepared for you. Let me just hand it over, dude. Spirit formula. There you have it, dude. If you find any good ones, come back, hey? Oh, I miss Alex. I didn't really get to see him. Where is it? For brewing a grand elixir? Oh. Okay. Well, I'm assuming I'm not going to have the materials for that.
All for Glia?
Sure. Sure is. I think we're just going to head to the side quest stuff.
Are the knights really doing the right thing?
Maybe? I don't know if we want to do main story here because I have no idea how long they're going to take. Yeah, we're just going to do side quest stuff. At least it's letting me do all my Monstrum stuff. Suck if I was locked in here. What happened to the other Adol, though? Okay, so we have to go here. But, sir? Who's not here?
Huh? That's weird. Isn't this Maxim's usual spot?
Oh, it's you all. Got some business with me, or are you looking to cut a deal?
We're just wondering if we could take a look at your wares.
Fine by me, take your pick. But make it hasty, I'm a busy man. And a considerably nimble one at that. Guy's got more than meets the eye, that's for sure. Why weren't you here? What was the point of this
You
cutscene?
need it? I got it.
Portrait of a girl. Soul spar. I need
I
one
see.
soul spar.
Looking to cut a deal?
Okay. Dandelion menu addition. Stuffed mushrooms,
That's it
huh?
you saw. Nothing.
I gotta go get a soul spar and turn that in before we... I feel like characters are starting to disappear. And it's got me worried.
Yeah.
Can I make a soul spar?
Step right up.
No.
Bye-bye. See you later.
Wow, those are really expensive. Don't. 27? Oh, man. It's worth it, I think. I mean, it's a gift. I have to give all the gifts. Ah, new recipe. I'll add it. Let's see it. Nope.
Anything catch your eye?
HP regen double. Got it. I'm going to get 4 of those.
Come back. Go get him out there, darling.
Thank you. Heading back. That one's going to come in handy. I wonder if there's a 3. Or is it just 2 arrows? Small and large.
You need it?
Strike a deal. Noble family, huh? Young girl from a noble family. It's probably for Grisha?
Got a good eye. You saw nothing.
Oh, what if it's probably for Princess Iris? I wonder if Gaston will be okay. Something the matter, miss. You look a little down. Oh, you're all from the Dandelion, right? I'm just griping about one of my regulars, this guy named Gaston. He showed up last night just before I closed up shop. Told me it might be the last time there, his last time there, before paying his tab and walking away. That does make you wonder, doesn't it? Come to think of it, there was a rumor he got tangled up in an incident recently. He hasn't shown up ever since. Not until last night, that is. Gaston, that's the name of the thief who targeted the Noble District warehouse. That's right, the one who got away in the end. Did Gaston say anything else to you? Well, not to me directly, but he did mumble some stuff as he was leaving. Things like this will show those Romans and can't let it get damp. Whatever that means. Can't let it get damp. Can't exactly glean what he was planning from that alone. But with what he's already done, it sounds like we've hit the mark. Must be involved. Right, Margot's intel did lead us straight here after all. Still, just like Margot, we got no idea where he actually is. Listen, Gaston's from the shantytown. He's had more than his fair share of fights with Romans. But he has his good sides too. He's looked out for me ever since my husband died. I don't know what he's up to, but could you do something for me if you happen to see him? Just tell him to think before he acts, that's all. Of course, we will.
Please, are you all in looking for anything specific?
This,
I'll hope to see you again soon.
This is where I kept coming for the black figs.
Is this all for Glee?
Well, I guess we're gonna move over to... This is a different quest. This is the doctor's quest. That one will probably have to wait. So that means we have to go over this way. There's no hidden quest around, right? I hope not. I don't know, everything feels like really tense right now. Something weird's going on here indeed. That's what they said. Before I talk to him, gonna do the old change of the chapter bathhouse. 500. Oh, Anemona's not here, so I'm gonna have to do this again. Max HP by 10. So worth it. I'm taking 3,000 damage per enemy attack, so I guess it's not really that worth it. Oh, glad you can make it. So you're the little whippersnappers the boss roped in, eh? Isn't this the guy we caught? Huh? Wait, you're... Unbelievable, you're that old lecher I reported for peeping. Huh, that's a strong way to put it. Certainly, it wasn't easy wriggling my way out of that one. But you see, that request was actually made for a different purpose entirely.
Does that make you the, old-timer Margot was referring to?
Me, I'm just your average geezer who fancies a visit to the baths now and then. Save for my service as a core member of the Bells of Freedom. 3 years back.
Hard to imagine an old man like you as a revolutionary. Then again, I guess it's not so strange considering Margot was your boss.
To be fair, the group was originally founded by a bunch of old folks with not much time left. We figured that our deaths would be a small price to pay for a bright future of our youth. Though it seems our blunder has led them down the wrong path altogether, in the end. Yeah, the path of petty theft and burglary. As if you didn't already know. Sounds to me like you ain't much of a core member anymore, though. Yes, the resistance dissolved for a time following Margot's arrest. The youngins of the group continued to operate under the fold. I've been acting as their advisor of sorts in an effort to keep their hostility in check. But ultimately, my attempts to contain them failed miserably. Perhaps I could have quelled their vindictive thirst had I succeeded.
I see, but what is the Resistance trying to achieve here exactly? Doesn't seem like Margot's anywhere around here either.
It would seem they're readying to attack the garrison posts in each and every district. This revolt from the Knights has cued them in on perfect opportunity to take back Glea. In preparing to do so, they've been collecting intel and identifying blind spots. The request I've made previously falls squarely under the latter. Pfft, what a load of crock. Doesn't matter how much chaos there is. You've got to have real bricks for brains to think a Roman soldier's gonna lose to some civilian. You've hardly got weapons or armor to start. One step and they're toast. That is, unless they've got an ace up their sleeve. Unfortunately so, Margot appears to be assisting them. Not directly, but in supplies. Both through equipment and stores of gunpowder.
What? But why?
It would seem she intends to see this matter through to its bitter end. She's convinced starting this by her hands gives her the burden of ending it as well.
Margot.
Can't really say for sure if it's on her either way.
But she wants to stop it at least. Why else would she put in a request? That means it's up to us to do something about it.
Okay, any info would be helpful. And naturally, I plan to give it. That is why I've been waiting here for you all, after all. Here's my take on this, as a long-standing member of the Resistance. Please fade to black. Oh no! There's only one place in the city powder and weapons could be viably concealed. It would have to be underground, spacious enough to spare as well. Is any particular spot coming to mind? No. Not particularly, other than the normal tunnels.
I think I have a decent idea. Considering everything else we've found out, we should be able to narrow it down. Thank you very much, Mr. Guindo.
Not at all. I'm too old to raise a hand against those youngsters anymore. It's up to the next generation to carry on the torch. So please stop them before it's too late to give them a chance. What was he talking about? After going to all 3 locations, you return to the Dandelion. You then reconvene with Dogi and Parks.
Who'd have thought those people who knew the Resistance... we knew were Resistance members all this time?
They've been blending in, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. And if they're nowhere to be seen,
we should assume they're in their final stages of setting their plan into motion. We're running out of time.
Yes, time is of the essence. With the information you've gathered, we now know where most of their hideouts are located.
Cloaca Maxima, the shantytown. In the shantytown. There's been shady people seen going in and out of that area.
Okay, so underground. That one guy's from the shantytown, so that makes sense. Yeah, I didn't think about it, but that does narrow it down. Yep. And we got proof of it for insurance. We've got witnesses who saw that Gaston guy and Alex from the visitor's kiosk. It's a done deal. Nearly there. I'll let you take it from here. Madame Margot is there. We'll need to prepare ourselves if they're truly intent to assault the Roman guard posts. We're counting on you, Monstrums.
Leave it to us.
Next stop, Cloaca Maxima. So do we just have to... We just have to go in there? Yeah, we can't. We have to walk in there manually. Okay. 1 sec. I need to rehydrate, clearly. Okay. All good, but I do want to go... She moved all the way up here?
Sir Lucian's knights are the only ones who I've managed to contact at the chapter house. Those under Sir Gilbert's command are likely at the Governor General's office. I see. Thank you, Sister Mel. They should know full well the impression their sudden intrusion will bring them, which can only mean that Master Shadowlard intends to. Celestial Master, forgive this foolish bystander. If only I had noticed sooner.
I want to donate a meal. Did I already give you stuffed mushrooms? How did I give you stuffed mushrooms? Is my mind... I thought that was new, because we... Huh? Where? I guess you can buy these somewhere, and I totally forgot about it. Never mind, we don't have anything to donate for you. Let's just move on then. Damn it. I guess move to the start. We haven't been here for a long time. Was that like episode 3?
Those resistance members should be hiding out here somewhere. We made it this far. All that's left is to hunt them down. Let's get to stepping.
Sure. And they are way up there. Can I actually just teleport? Oh. So we gotta go through here? Is this gonna be... What are you? Still level 10? Wow. Still has a lot of health. Yeah, they're level 10. I don't even know if I want to bother, like, hitting them out of the way. It hit me once. They still hit pretty hard. Shortcut? Okay. So, are they all going to be grouped up in this spot? Or are we going to have to, like, go find different sets of them? Seems like a very long quest. They're all right here. Oh.
We found them. Who's there?
It's the Monstrums.
Turns out our little hunch was right. Doesn't seem like Margot's here, but I'm sure she'll rendezvous soon enough.
That's one hefty stash of weapons and ammo you got there. Not to mention enough powder to send a good several guard posts up in smoke. But there's like, what, only 6 of you chumps all together. Talk about a letdown. Right as we were finishing up our preparations too. Damn Monstrums, mind your own business and scram for once. Margot's the one who sent us.
What? Why would the boss do something like that? Look, why don't you just give this crazy plan a rest already? Think before you act. That's what Perry told us to tell you.
Hey, Gaston, maybe the boss is against this whole thing after all. You heard what old Guindo said. Things have changed since the war. You mean all that crock about living in harmony with Rome to restore Balduq? Doing that makes us no better than livestock, cozying up to the hands that feed us. We Gleans have our pride, like hell we're submitting to those rotten invaders. Gaston. We'll never give in. Not until they answer for what they've done to us. Until every single life we lost to the war is paid in full with Roman blood. He's gone off the deep end.
all you'll end up doing is sowing even more hatred. And the ones who will suffer for it most are the ones who did nothing to deserve it. You think we're just gonna sit back and let that happen? Think again. So that's how you want to play it, huh? Fine, we need a good warm-up round before taking on the Rome anyway.
Really?
Gaston, what are you... So you want to romp with monstrums, do ya?
You should reconsider.
Hold on.
Shut it. That ship already sailed 8 years ago. The grief and suffering those Romans wrought on us is one we'll never forget. They killed our friends and family, plundered our cities, and slapped a tax on them besides. Don't you get it? This is the only way for us to take back our dignity. And if you monstrums aren't with us, you might as well be against us.
That's right. The only thing those monstrums will get from us is the taste of their own medicine.
We'll cast every one of those dirty trespassers out on the... yeah.
Got it.
They'll be sure to hear our message back at the capital loud and clear. When the bells of freedom start to ring, they'll know the pride of Glia will never die.
Yeah. Don't fight.
You guys, get a hold of yourselves, huh?
Okay, I was gonna be a little upset if we had to fight them. Like, there'd just be a slaughter on their part.
What the hell are those?
Monsters. Eek. Where did they even come? You guys can see them?
It's just like in the Grimwald. All that hatred and spite they built up must have brought forth the Nox. Who gives a flying damn either way? These guys will be way more fun than those lame-ass resistance wimps. Oh, brother. Guess we have no choice.
Holy hell, this is not... This is a nightmare. Oh my god, you got one flash guard though? And you are safe. I'll be honest, I can't pretend that there was a strategy there. Or that I, like, had some crazy skill where I flash guarded perfectly. I just hit flash guard when one of them looked like they were going to bite, hoping that I got lucky, and my god. Adol still almost died. There is no way to... That was too many enemies. And they all came at you at once. Wow. Adol.
They're gone.
Amazing, I can't believe you actually defeated those things.
Phew, that takes care of that. You guys are pathetic. You really think you can go head-to-head with Rome after cowering over like a small fry like that? Hey, come on, Hawk.
It's what they need.
You think you know everything, don't you? Whether we're a match for them or not is beside the point. All that matters is making those Romans suffer every bit we have, and more. If we don't, everyone who we lost 8 years back will have died for nothing. Right, guys?
Great, we've come too far to give up now.
I'll give up my life if it means getting revenge on Rome. Gaston, everyone, please.
Do you really think that'll save Glia?
Don't act like you get a say in any of this. What do you know? Enough. This ends here. Ah. Margot.
Goodness me. I certainly didn't expect the monstrums to be here. Perhaps they're acquainted with those youngsters I met at the bath.
In a sense. That aside, it would seem they've managed to carry out my request.
My god. Some people can be so clueless.
Boss, I said enough, Gaston. The Bells of Freedom wasn't formed as a way to vent your frustrations. What? Vent my frustrations? Is that all this is to you? Do you have any idea how much we've been doing for Glia? Were that really the case, I would have stood behind you until the bitter end. As she who lit the first spark, I intended to support you no matter what the cost. To bear the weight of your lives and misdeeds as though they were my own. But I think you put it best, no? That all that matters is making those Romans suffer. that you'll give up your lives if it means getting revenge on Rome. Tell me, where in the creed of the Bells of Freedom have I missed those words? Fight without belief and conviction, and you'll be no different from those monsters.
That's...
Of course, all of this is just as much my responsibility as everything else. Your old crone of a leader has failed to guide you on the path of right. For that, I truly apologize.
Truly do.
Boss.
The same fault lies with every one of us old-timers. But it's not too late. You youngsters still have your whole lives ahead of you.
That's exactly right. I want you all to take this time to gather yourself together and reflect. Both on what it really means to save Glia and why the Bells of Freedom truly ring. So long as you safeguard the city with pride, I know the right answer will come. I'm sure my boy wouldn't have wanted it any other way.
Top.
Right as ever, boss. All's well that ends well.
Does it? Nothing more boring than a happy ending.
What comes next is up to them.
If that was really all it took, then it's fine, but I don't know, I still feel like he won't change completely. Something will set him off.
Sorry to have put you all through this trouble, boys and girls. I can't say I knew how this would turn out, but I'm glad I made the request.
We're glad we could help.
You have my thanks. The situation in Balduq is nearing its peak. You have my aid now more than ever before. As both the leader of the Bells of Freedom and the ever-stubborn old bat Margot Reyes.
Adol and the others returned to the bar to report what happened soon after. Having finally settled her concerns over the resistance, Margot was welcomed back to the Dandelion.
Always happy to help.
With open arms. Another bottle. That's a lot of bottles. Alright, let's talk to her before we end at least. Hold on. Did you two move?
No.
You did move.
I can't believe you didn't come back last night. Why? Why is this happening? We should check on the status of the incoming prisoners, Adol. Park said that there should be a grace period. I have to keep myself occupied, otherwise I'll just worry myself to death.
Have a moment? Let's have a...
Okay.
It doesn't seem to...
We need to get 80% next.
Margot has shown us
once more what it truly means to be a leader. Let us place our faith in her to guide the Bells of Freedom down the right path.
Sure.
Where is she? Oh yeah, Dogi would be updated too. We've seen some crazy things in our times. Divine beasts, monsters galore. Who could say they've ever talked to a pink geriatric lizard? Okay. Well, I guess we can scratch pet sitter off our to-do list. Oh,
You just let me know.
Right. Yeah. Good point.
I was locked up in prison 3 years ago to atone for my deeds. Yet all that time, I just couldn't stop fretting about those youngsters. But today I feel as though a weight has been lifted off my shoulders at last. You've done me a great service in return. I'll be helping you out more than ever now.
Assuming we have a Grimwald left. I'm sure we do. But like, their skills when they talk about helping us out. Where are you? 2. Their skill levels and stuff, they're gonna mean nothing if like Aprilis is dead and we don't have another Grimwald. She's not dead. She's not dead. But Anamona is at the grave right now using third eye to look under the ground to see if her body's even there. And it's not. Am I right? I'm probably right. I hope. Okay, before I get too consumed, because this is definitely going on. This was an interesting episode. Definitely. That side quest kind of dragged on. Is it dragged on? Yeah. But it was interesting. But the main thing was, you know, the whole Aprilis scene and whatever the hell happened to Adol with Marius at the doorstep. Like, where is he? Where did they take him? What's Marius's goal here? I have no idea. But in the next one, we are going to be doing the Doctor's side quest and then just focusing on story. So I'm going to look around everywhere to make sure we don't miss anything else here. You know, I usually check the unique shops, all that stuff. So hopefully I'll be able to check everything, and then all we have to do is this and move on with story. God, I repeat myself a lot. I'm so sorry. It's probably irritating. I irritate myself a lot too. But thanks for watching. Let me know if you like it, and I will see you in the next one.